Hi, I'm Brian Noble, CEO of Family Policy Institute of Washington.
And I'm Brad Payne, president of FPIW Action.
A couple disclaimers before we get started today. Nothing in this video should be considered an endorsement of the candidate, nor the candidate's endorsement of FPIW or FPIW Action. It's simply a public service to meet and greet the candidate. Also, we'll be pre-recording this and placing it on several of FPIW and FPIW Action's platforms. Brad?
All right. Well, Christina, welcome. Glad you could join us this afternoon.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah. So my first question is pretty easy. We just need you to state your name and the position you're running for. And then if you give us a little background about yourself, and then if you desire, tell us just a little bit about your family.
Sure. So my name's Christina Riley, and I am running for County Commissioner District 2 position in Lewis County. So I have come from the building and construction trades. I'm an advocate for apprenticeship and the skilled trades, and have worked my way up several years and learning policy, procedures, rules, legislation, and how everything works together. I focus on workforce development and partnership, especially with the tribes across Washington state. So I have a very unique skill set. And I am a mother of two children and a happily married wife. And I feel that all of those great things are a reason why I am a significantly good candidate for Lewis County. I run a small business. We have a family farm. We hunt and fish and love the resources that we have here. And so it's important to me that whoever sits in that seat appreciates all of those things.
Excellent. What would you say is motivating you to run for office?
Yeah, so I have paid very close attention over the last several years of, local government, whether that be school boards, county commissioners, and otherwise, and have really seen the shortfalls of my district. Lewis County sits with a high unemployment rate when the rest of I-5 counties are booming. We have a very high poverty rate. And, in order for folks to get great employment, they typically have to drive out of the county. And I don't think that that's what we want to sell here in Lewis County. So I would like to use my skill set to recruit good business to come here, be able to get trades back into the school, which I've been able to do in several other counties successfully, as well as build strong partnerships, especially with the tribes surrounding our area. We need growth. We love our culture. We love being rural. And we need to be able to grow in a responsible way that respects that. And so I think that for those reasons, we're very strong county in the way that we love our faith, we love our freedoms, we love our rights. And when you start to allow for those issues to deteriorate, it's hard to go back. And so, it's really important that our Board of County Commissioners has those values and is willing to stand up for them. And I certainly am.
All right, good. So mine's fairly easy. The second part of my question is outside of growth, which is a good thing. Are there one or two other issues or concerns that you have that you'd like to address? And then what do you hope to accomplish in office if you're elected?
Yeah, so Lewis County is growing, and with that comes other growth stresses. And a lot of that is around crime, addiction, homelessness. And, we have to work together as a county to attack these issues, to address them in a way that is long lasting. And, we've seen the deterioration of our county in those ways significantly grow with some, areas having larger problems than others. And our Board of County Commissioners really needs to convene those problems and have a strategic plan that considers the entire county, because when we push them from one area, they just go to another. And so, we need to be more strategic and support our, departments who are working on the front lines. And so as county commissioner, I will always have an open door communication policy with our officials working in that way and supporting their efforts, bringing the subject matter experts to the table and helping them develop the strategies that we use to, take back our county for our citizens, our businesses who are dealing with this at the front lines. As county commissioner, there's a lot of things that I want to do, but the basics come around being a part of the community, listening to the community needs, and being strategic instead of having to act in a way that is responsive to what's taking place. It would be nice to see our county be able to look long-term and be growing in a way that benefits the citizens, and not just be reactive to everything that takes place. So.
Excellent. Our fourth and final question is FPIW Action and FPIW gave you our 18 issues, right? So these are things that we're constantly working on, trying to have better for Washingtonians across the state. Some would apply at the county level, some wouldn't. But are there any of those that you would like to discuss or mention during this interview?
So as I looked through that list, I just kept thinking, check. Those reasons are the reasons that I'm here. I want to protect the values of our community. I want to protect our families. I want our students, our children to know that their government officials have their back, that when issues arise, and their freedoms are infringed upon, that they have somebody who will stand toe to toe and protect them. One of the things that I love about my county is we're not afraid to speak, and we're not afraid to share our faith and our love of community. And so as county commissioner, I would say that one of those key pieces is being at the front lines of protecting our families and our rights.
Well, Christina, being a mother, running a campaign, raising a family, working on the farm, running a personal business, I can appreciate your busyness. So I want to thank you for taking some time out of your busy schedule to visit with us today and give us some thoughtful responses to our questions. We appreciate it very much.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I appreciate your time as well.
Yeah. Well, I'm Brad Payne with FPIW Action.
And I'm Brian Noble with FPIW. Again, nothing in this video should be taken as an endorsement of the candidate, nor the candidate's endorsement of FPIW, nor FPIW Action. As we like to say around here, go out there, love your neighbor, and faithfully steward the public square.